Eins. It's starting. Hello. So, hi. We have not been doing a podcast in forever because
Not
we just
forever.
it's been a while.
It's been a long time.
We've been like almost thinking. I don't know. We kind of just took a break. I don't know why.
Yes, a break from all those Benjamin and James shorts.
I think we're gonna stop that. It's kind of
Yeah.
a bit cringy. Like it did pretty good. The
Especially
first
that,
video.
especially that grenade throw.
But oh yeah, the grenade throw.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
you can move your chair over.
I like sitting here. It's nice.
Yeah. So is it recording? I just want to make sure. It is.
Okay. That's better. All right, starting now.
So yeah, kind of sorry about the big break on podcasts.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. Although we did build up like 3 ideas
It's 3.
a while back. So
Yeah.
plus I got a bunch more videos to do. So we should get back on the whatever
Scheduling.
schedule. Yeah. Which we need to make sure we keep on schedule if we want to keep this podcast going. But anyways, let's get right into this new video.
Yeah.
So what's our topic gonna be today, Keegan?
Our topic today is any ancient empires. May it be
So like, yeah.
Romans, Alexander the Great, the Greeks.
Which I always thought Alexander the Great was Greek, but no, he's Macedonian,
Yeah,
which is.
he's Macedonian.
But yeah, so we're just gonna be like talking about expanding because we basically last year we went through the entire history,
Yeah,
so we should know a lot of stuff. So there should be an interesting video. So if you like it, if you want, you can like, subscribe, do whatever. We'll try to keep up on the podcast this time now.
yeah.
But so yeah, it's just gonna be ancient empires, probably all the way back to like the
BC's
yeah.
before Christ.
Probably the farthest one back would be ancient Egypt, right? Or even, what's that one called that was in Saudi Arabia? Or that area? It was like started
Babylon.
with M. Crap.
Oh, it was. No, that was Hammurabi. No, it was
Yeah,
that time.
Yeah, it was
Hammurabi,
Hammurabi,
Babylon.
but it was, Babylon was like a capital.
Yeah,
really.
it was. Oh, this is hurting my brain.
I mean, I haven't ever like spoken about it in like forever.
Oh, it's not Macedonia.
Yeah, I know it starts with an M, but I don't know what it is.
Mesopotamia.
Yes, Mesopotamia.
Boom.
Yeah. So let's start there for the video.
All right.
I remember, didn't they create the wheel, something?
The wheel.
Yeah, like the carriage first. Or like somewhat something like a carriage. The carriage, like the genuine carriage, I'm pretty sure was created like much later in time.
Yeah, like the ones in the 1800s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like your average carriage you would think of when you think of a carriage.
But some of the things you think of when you hear Macedonia, or not Macedonia, Mesopotamia. Yeah, I want to get those two confused
Yeah.
for a lot. Those two, you think of Hammurabi and his code of laws,
Oh yeah.
which is
I don't know if you know about that, but we did a big study on that. And
well, we
I-
didn't, but we
you
just learned-
didn't do it?
No, we
we had a
we
whole,
didn't
like,
talk about
essay
it
on
here.
it.
Yeah, we did too, but we didn't do it here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we just learned about his laws and whether if they were just or not. Like if you took someone's eye, or like were responsible for it,
But you know what? Let's name a few that I remember.
an eye for an eye.
Yeah, there's the eye for eye. There's if you like hit your dad in Mesopotamia, he could cut your hand off. I think.
I'm fine with that. Yeah, and then there's a lot of like hand for hand, eye for an eye.
Yeah.
There were
Very
those
brutal.
ones. Luckily, Scotland never did any of that.
Scotland. I thought you liked Italy.
I do. I also like the Irish.
But
And
that's Scotland.
I know, I was getting there.
Okay.
Yeah, Mesopotamia.
So, and then I mean, we don't have to go through all the other empires, because in that entire Arab zone, there was like a bunch of, because there was one that started with an A.
A?
Yeah, it was like Azza or something. And like it came after.
Aztec?
No, that's in South America or something. I'm talking about, because after Mesopotamia, like a little while after, there was another one that came in. I kind of forgot. I don't know. If you remember it,
Yeah.
you'll know. But anyways, so what is the farthest back next one? Wouldn't it be like because we can go through Mongolia, ancient Egypt, the Greeks, like all those big empires. So
Mongolians, that's a nice one to
Do
talk
you-
about, like Genghis Khan. And then there's also the Romans, which is a
Yeah.
good one too, because like Caesar, Augustus.
the rebellion
Mhm.
that kind of ruined the entire empire. Surprised I remember that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with the Egyptians.
Egyptians. All
No.
right.
I think I find the Egyptians interesting, not because
Yeah.
of what we learned, but like the theories of how what it was like back then. Because
Yeah.
they built giant pyramids, which is kind of crazy.
You want to know how they did that?
Aliens,
Slaves.
same thing.
Oh, is that why we wanted to imprison them?
That's kind of racist.
Yeah, well, maybe they were
Anyways.
Egyptian slaves. Is it racist then? I
Yeah.
never said they
I
were
mean, at
African
that
American.
point in time, there wasn't really racism. It was just whoever they could get, you know.
Exactly. But still, I think they were slaves and like because they were tired, but the people who were doing it wanted it to be done faster, so they were using whips as encouragement. It's
or
a
more,
weird,
more like, I mean, I guess you could say encourage.
because like if you're getting whipped, you're gonna be like, oh, I don't want this to happen, so I better keep working.
yeah,
I know that's a really bad thing to say because of what America did
yeah,
in the 1800s.
America was pretty bad. Like
but
we don't want to cause any offense or anything.
Yeah.
We're just doing history.
these are theories on to
More like just history, you know.
yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure they did use whips in
'Cause-
ancient Egypt.
Some of them, let's be honest, some of them were, let's say, Jewish. Because,
Well, the Jewish land wasn't created yet by the time the Egyptians came around.
yeah, but according to the Bible, which I'm not saying anything.
Well, no, what? That is true. Later, like a while later, Egypt was still around.
Yeah.
The Jews kind of came in then, so
And then they were imprisoned. Well, not really imprisoned.
well,
enslaved.
like captured, yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't trying
And
to say
the
anything.
Romans did a lot of
Yeah.
that too.
I wasn't trying to say anything about like religion or anything. I was just
Yeah.
saying some of them might have built the pyramids.
Again, we don't want to cause like conflicts. So.
Yeah, we're just talking about history.
We're not historians, but we're people who know history.
No history.
And das is very good.
Yeah.
What is very in German? I kinda forgot.
Wirklich. No, isn't that really? I think it's wirklich.
No, it's sehr.
So, yeah.
Sehr net, which is very nice. Oh, very.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So das ist sehr gut.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Let's go. It's been
Yeah, wirklich is really.
intelligent.
Wirklich is really. That's really, yeah.
Anyways, back to the topic.
Yeah.
So we can continue talking about the Egyptians later.
We can
It's
always
just-
talk about Egypt, like they're. Oh, that's an idea. All right, next topic.
Yeah, we can come back because
Yeah.
they've been alive like for 3,000 years. So
Yeah,
there's still more
like,
to talk about.
I think they were still doing pharaohs back then. Yeah, pharaohs,
Yeah.
and like that's interesting to learn about, but we might not talk about it today.
Yeah. We can get into specific history some other time too.
Speaking of Egypt, you know who went to Egypt and was like there to conquer? Alexander the Great.
The Macedonian guy,
Yeah,
not Greek. He's
Not
Macedonian,
Greek, not
which
Greek.
actually surprised me.
I think he lived in Greece. for
He
a
lived
little
above Greece in
Yeah.
North Macedonia, but then he moved down to Greece,
bit.
conquered that, and then moved on west to the
'Cause-
east.
He was Prince Philip or King Philip the second. King Philip the second
I need to take this off.
was his father, and he died in battle from an assassin.
Yeah. I don't
Kind
think
of.
it was in battle. I think. it
Yeah, well,
was-
they were marching, and then the assassin came up and stabbed him,
Mm.
and then ran. And then Alexander rose to power.
Yeah.
So he was king of Macedonia, and conquered a whole lot. And he started when he was 11, and
Hey.
died when he was 22.
Isn't it kind of sad though? Because he
23?
did all of that. He went all the way to Iran or something.
Yeah,
Or Egypt.
Egypt,
And then, oh not Egypt, India.
India.
And then, yeah, he went over to India,
India.
in the east.
Yeah.
And then he died from a sickness while coming back.
We don't know what he died from. It could have been poison. It could have
I
been this,
think-
but we're believing it was a
I
sickness.
think that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what historians know, I think.
Yes.
But yeah, so we could talk about. They actually invented like a lot. Like we can talk about that.
Mhm.
So they invented the
Catapult.
catapult. Excuse me.
Yes.
Which was they invented a crossbow, which were like those were crazy inventions for the time,
Yeah.
and like just great war weapons because they were at a big war. Like what's great about like it's bad to be at war, but what's great for the country is that you get technologically advanced while you're doing it because you are
Yeah.
quick to make new stuff to defend your country. You know.
Yeah. But you know what else is kind of funny? If you had a cannon back then, and like, because Romans and them, they marched in column. So if you hit
Yeah.
the person in the front, it's just going to go all domino effect.
Yeah.
Well, not domino effect, but yeah, kind of. Because you hit somebody in the front with like a 10-pound cannonball, maybe 12-pound, and that thing's going to fly so fast and it's just going to bowling.
And if it doesn't hit the ground, it's gonna continue to hit
Yeah.
people. Which is kind of gruesome if you think about it.
Yeah, but that's why they didn't have cannons back then. They were like, oh,
Well,
cannons are a thing?
I think-
Let's get out of
I
formation.
think the cannon was invented like you know when? I think it was past the
It was-
1600s.
yeah,
like,
'cause it
past 1400s.
It was used in the 1700s against us.
Well, I know
I'm going to say 1600s roughly. Maybe 1500s.
actually no, because the 1500s, like 1503,
Yeah.
the rifle was invented. So it had to have been before that.
Mhm.
As in rifle, including pistol too. But
Oh.
you gonna set it up?
No, not right now. I'm
Alright.
going to do it after. But hey, if you want to say what year it was invented, tell us. Because we want to know.
Yeah.
Okay, we
Anyways.
talked about Alexander the Great and how he conquered a lot just from the age 11.
I mean, we can continue on that
Oh,
because
yeah.
there's some more of that. But we still got a couple more topics to go on to. They also when they were like at India,
Yeah.
I don't know how to say the people.
The Indians.
The Indians, not from America.
Okay,
Um,
that's called Native Americans. Or Indians, if you want to do that.
I know,
But
it's like
let's just call them Native Americans for now.
no. Let's just call them Indians.
Okay.
And then other guys native. So
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We're going to call people in America Native Americans.
Oh.
And people in India Indians.
yeah. Which you know what? It'd be cool to do like American history sometime because we're learning about that.
Well,
And like South
Alright.
American history.
we'll add it to the board.
I'll add it to the board.
Same with gods and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, like Greek gods and stuff and
Yeah, and Roman gods.
religion.
Yeah, religion. That's
Crap.
why don't we think of this?
We're getting big brain topic ideas.
While
right now.
we're talking.
Yeah.
We
Why
should,
are
not
we-
we should just have a little notepad while we're here.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like we're gonna forget them.
Yeah.
No, I should have not said that. I'm gonna forget them now.
Okay.
Anyways, let's get back to the topic.
Yeah.
So when they were fighting the Indians from India,
Yeah.
the Indians from India were using like elephants, right?
Yeah. They used elephants back then.
They were like riding
Like
big elephants.
Carthage used it before Rome burned it to the ground. Yeah.
Pompeii.
No, Pompeii was a volcano, and that killed almost everyone. That's
Yeah.
mass destruction.
Well, in one city, not almost everyone on the planet.
No, I was never gonna say that. I was gonna say almost everyone in Pompeii.
Oh, yeah. Where did I get Pompeii from?
Pompeii, when I said, set it ablaze or burn
Oh,
to the ground.
from Roman Empire.
Yeah, because...
Anyways, back to the... So,
what was
what's
it?
next?
I can't
Mongolia?
Mongolia?
Wait,
we
let me
could-
think. Because
I
the
don't really-
timeline, it's like the small minor empires in the Middle East,
Yeah.
then goes to Egypt, and then to Greece, and then let's just do Mongolia. Like, it's not like we need to be in order.
Yeah, we don't need to be in
Yeah,
order.
because
we'll just
we're
talk
not in
about it.
order. We're just
Yeah.
kind of just giving a general idea about these ancient empires.
I just thought of a different idea that we could do for
I also thought of another one. We could do like the North American empires.
yeah, I thought we could do like again with American history, we could have done War of 1812
Yeah.
because that's interesting.
Or we can just save American history until we're done with it for the year. Like, up to Civil War.
Well, 1812 was before 1861, so why would we do a War of 1812 after Civil War?
No, we just wait until like, because we could have that American history like
Yeah.
one giant topic.
Yeah, we could, except we would split it into different parts. Okay, I feel like we're getting off topic
Yeah.
here.
My bad, guys.
Yeah. Okay, where were we? Mongolians?
Yeah, we can just go to that right now.
So, Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan.
Ruler,
I think that guy was pretty sick.
sick
Cool.
as cool or sick as
I was about to
insane?
say another word, and maybe I wasn't good.
So yeah, Genghis Khan conquered a
He was
whole
pretty cool.
lot. Yeah, he was an interesting character in history. But
He was like on a horse, like
Yeah,
"Get
he-
out, ah,
he rode a horse, had a
ah."
sword, and killed a whole lot of people.
He had a bow too. He was like,
Yeah,
pew,
killed babies.
pew. Whoa!
Yep.
I thought he ate them.
No. Maybe some.
For some reason, I had that idea in my mind. That
Why do you think of cannibalism?
I don't.
FBI. We have
No.
here. All right.
This is too fun.
Yeah.
Anyways,
We should do
Mongolia.
We should do this where we just pick different topics, because when we stick to one topic, it's just different.
Yeah.
You're welcome for us telling
You know what?
you our plan.
Crap! I'll tell you this after the podcast. But another idea for some quick videos. Anyways, so like Mongolia, I kind of forgot a lot about it. But didn't his brother die, and then he took control, or like his dad or something, and then he took control, and then he just like absolutely went mad.
I
And
think
just
so.
conquered like a ton of land.
I think you might be also thinking of Alexander the Great.
No, I'm not.
Well, that also happened to him, so.
Why is everyone losing their dads?
Because that's origin. Origin
It's the Canning
stories.
effect.
Yeah. Like French Duke Ferdinand's death.
Napoleon. I don't know.
Napoleon. What'd he do?
I don't know.
Besides lie to Madison.
You said France, so I kind of just did that.
Yeah, I kind of did say.
Anyways, so what else is there about Mongolia? They were
Honestly.
horsemen. They had,
They rode horses. Oh, people don't know where Genghis Khan is buried.
Yeah, they do think it's somewhere in like Mongolia, but
Yeah.
the government won't let them dig it up.
I wonder who's gonna be the first person to find Genghis Khan's
Because I
grave.
think what they think they found a room that's filled with like oil or something,
Oil.
or I don't know, they're filled with some liquid. No, do you remember?
No. I remember the person. I don't know if it was Mongolia, but oh no, this was ancient China. Never. Oh, we could do that.
Ancient China's still on the list. I
Yeah.
forgot.
Okay, we'll talk about China now
Crap, we got
because
too many. My brain's thinking
Yeah.
too fast.
so this guy was like buried with a bunch of whatchamacallit, giant.
Wait, who are you talking about?
I forget his name, but he was like a emperor of China
Yeah, I don't
during
know.
like the one of the dynasties, but he was buried with a whole bunch of like
Statues of like soldiers,
statues of soldiers, and they were giant.
and they were like all. No, they weren't giant. They were
They're
just the human size.
Human.
They were like specifically designed to look like soldiers.
Terracotta. Terracotta soldiers, yeah.
The
And
Terracotta Army.
yes, the Terracotta Army. He was buried with them, and there were like 1,800 to 1,000 of them.
And what's cool is that there's like preserved weapons
Yeah.
and armor.
Oh, if I had preserved a weapon, that'd be interesting.
That'd be pretty cool.
I just bury myself with a 2-inch revolver and see. All right, let's dig this person up because he was alive in 2024. Oh wow, he had a gun in his coffin. I wonder this was for. Then I just magically come back to life and be like, "Who dug up my grave?"
We'll be digging in my dead body spot.
Yeah, I blame JFK.
But anyways, back on topic.
Or are we talking?
Let's finish Mongolia because we kind of
Yeah.
went to China.
Yeah.
They rode on horses.
No.
I think they got to like Europe, but then they like stopped. Right? They got to Europe and then. No, we're gonna just like back off.
Yeah.
European powers are way too much for us. Oh, that's gonna fall off.
I know, that's what I'm
the
doing.
desk.
And then Genghis Khan's like son. So here's what happened with Genghis Khan's burial. Like he got soldiers and like people around him.
No, that was the China guy.
No.
Yeah, the guy with
I'm
the
not talking
soldiers.
about the terracotta soldiers.
Oh, then who are you
So
talking about?
Genghis Khan was buried, and he was surrounded by people and soldiers. And then more soldiers came along, and killed those people. And then those soldiers went there, and then more soldiers came around and killed them.
Wait, why?
Because Genghis Khan didn't want people knowing where he was buried. That's why he wasn't found. So more soldiers kept killing each other.
Wait, don't we? If we want to find his burial, don't we just have to find a bunch of bodies on the ground then?
No, they were all picked up.
Oh.
So they killed the people, cleaned up, killed the people, cleaned up, killed the people, cleaned up.
Okay, I gotta sweep now.
And then I'm sure there was just like one person who cleaned up a body and just was like, no more soldier. I know where Genghis Khan is buried. And then he walked home and then someone killed him. Man, I mean, it makes sense. Because either they were loyal soldiers.
What if the soldiers cleaned up the bodies? They're like,
Yeah.
ah,
They
oh, I
well,
gotta
no,
clean
they
now.
came by with arrows and just started shooting them.
Yeah,
'Cause
like my dad's working on the car.
good for him. Well, we talked about Mongolia, so let's talk
I
about...
don't know much about Vikings.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Let's talk about ancient Greece.
They built some pretty cool structures.
Yeah, they were like best at agriculture.
Oh, whoops! I just shook the camera.
Whoopsie daisy. Shake it off.
Don't. 9.
Okay, so they've had like great horticulture.
That's what it's called. I thought it was just like
Buildings.
Sculpture.
They were good at building things. Let's call it
They were
that.
good at sculptures and things.
Yes, like the
I
Parthenon.
can't speak English.
Yeah, the Parthenon.
That big round building.
The what? The Colosseum. That's in Rome.
Oh wait, that's Roman Empire. My bad.
It's not even yeah.
Kind of forgot.
Okay. Okay, I can't believe you just said. Okay. Whew. Okay, so yeah, they built the Parthenon. They built Greek temples for the gods,
They look pretty cool.
and then amphitheaters, and then there were great geniuses like philosophers.
I'm just gonna check on the video real quick. But what were you saying?
They were great philosophers and geniuses
Yeah.
like Plato, Socrates.
They created a religion of a bunch of Greek gods, but no one follows that anymore because it's kind of.
I'm sure people still believe.
Okay,
in
there's
God.
probably like at least like one Greek guy who follows it, but like.
No, there's more. They still believe in the God. They're not like, oh, I don't believe in this religion anymore.
Well,
Or,
kind of what
I don't believe in
that's
these-
kind of what Egyptians did. They kind of just abandoned the culture.
Okay. But I think some people out there still believe in like Zeus and those gods, as well as Egyptians believe in Ra and
Who's Ra?
Anubis, Greek gods.
Oh. Wait, Egyptians believe in Ra?
The sun god. Egyptian god.
I thought you said Greek gods.
No, I went over to Egyptian.
What are we talking about anymore?
I don't know.
Anyways.
How much time is left?
25. It's 25 right now.
Okay. So, you know who else is cool? The
Your mom.
Romans.
What?
The Romans. Yeah. So, the Romans are neat because they have, like, an empire that's been growing over time.
Yeah.
And they were, like, the bestest of the bestest.
There's one thing, after, like, we're done talking about the general lines of the Roman Empire, there's one thing I want to talk about it.
What?
The, like, fighting.
Oh, the fighting?
Yeah.
Fighting?
In the Colosseum.
Oh, the Colosseum. The gladiators.
Yeah, those guys. But we gotta finish talking about Rome.
So,
didn't what?
Kick them in the hole. Whee!
Didn't Roman, like, later, like, split into two and then split into the Germanic tribes and whatever, in the Frankic areas, Frankic. I can't speak English.
Frankic?
Like French. Like,
I don't know.
Languages.
I don't know.
Like, there's the Germanic, there's the Russian kind of thing.
Well, we all know who won that battle. The Americans.
America.
World War II.
What?
What?
And that's another video that we already did.
Yeah. When we talked wait, was Stubby World War I or World War II?
What?
Stubby, the dog. The soldier dog.
Oh, I don't know. Stop lifting this thing up.
I have big legs.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take
Okay.
What?
That would be the end of our video because we have talked about a lot of...
I mean, we can continue. Ow!
No, we
I'm gonna
talked
move
about
this.
everything we've got. Well...
Alright, is your problem solved, Keegan? Is your leg problem solved?
Yes. Well, this was the video about JFK and his army.
No, it was about the ancient empires, not...
Oh, wait,
Wait.
we were talking about ancient empires? Well, that was our video on podcast about ancient empires.
Yes.
Like the Greek, the Alexander the Great, the Romans, the Greeks, the Mongolians, and Chinese for like 1 second. Well,
We can continue that. Hey, why don't we just spend as much time as we can? We still got the Chinese, whatever. So, like, the dynasties. And the Japanese, but did we even learn about the Japanese?
no. Well, let's save that for a different video.
Yeah. I mean, didn't the Chinese build pretty cool structures, too?
Kind of.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I think we're just going to wrap up this video
Yes.
today.
Well,
We got a lot of things to go on in the future planning.
yeah.
Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Watch the podcast or don't, whatever you guys like. Watch our shorts. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Read a book.